Hello, my book besties. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Tanisha. I am the host of Wellness Through Reading. So, you already saw the title. We're talking about reading goals for 2024 and my TBR list for this January. So, let's just get started, shall we? So, for this, my first reading goal is that I'm going to keep my reading journal updated. This is something that I was really slacking on last year, so I already have it decorated and whatnot, already have it ready to go with books from December. I always go from December to December because my goal this year is to read over 100 books, and one of the best ways to keep your reading goals is to have a reading journal. For those of you who are new to the channel, a reading journal is basically a place where you document the books you've read, the books you want to read, where'd you get the books and whatnot. And it's just, if you're a kinesthetic learner like me, I need to play with what I'm learning. So that way it keeps me going and it keeps it a daily habit. And also, basically, I only put books in my reading journal that I actually really love. So typically all my 5-star reads. My 3 and 4 I'll mention, but I don't normally do a full book review on those. Brings me to number 2. I am going to DNF any book that I'm not feeling. Well, those of you who don't know, DNF means did not finish. And I know this is going to sound silly, but I'm the type of person that I really love to just sit and read through the book. I love, I need to finish what I started. But honestly, if I'm not feeling it, I'm just not feeling it. And I'm going to be honest with myself and just going to keep it going. So there you go. Also, I want to complete more reading challenges as well too. I've been looking on BookTube a lot and seeing all these different challenges. So if y'all see challenges that you think I should do, tag me in them and I'll definitely get to doing those. And another book goal I want to do, I want to attend at least 3 different book events this year. As bookies, most of us, if not all, are basically introverts. We don't leave the house because, we got books to read. I don't want to leave my house for that. But, honestly, I've been doing some Googling in my area, and there's been some really interesting events around that books. Not just, thrift shopping and whatnot, but also a book bar. You ever heard of this? A book bar. Basically, it's a bar for books. Duh. But yeah, you go, you drink your wine, and then you read together in silence. So, I'm going to look for one in my area, and I will definitely get you updated on that, because that sounds just interesting. Oh, also, this next reading goal is one of my favorites. It is basically, before I go to Barnes & Noble, before I go to Amazon and buy my book, check it out at the library. I finally got my new library card, or I lost my old one, but I got my new one. We really need to start utilizing our libraries because it's great resources. Obviously you have to return the books at the end, but first of all, it will save your wallet because we need to start saving money. And they're just great for the community. So go to your library. And speaking of libraries, did you know you can get Kindle books at the library? Or you can rent them for a limited time offer, but you can do that. And that's going to be my next goal, maintaining my Kindle streak. I have a whole library on my Kindle that I haven't even touched. And you know what? For the month of January, I'm going to go day to day and I read at least 30 minutes of a book. I'm currently reading Beverly Jenkins' book, Midnight, but more on that in my TBR list. Oh, and speaking of books, I'm going to post more book reviews. So if you haven't already, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. So go ahead and follow me on those platforms. I'll also be doing brief book reviews on those as well too. So stay up to date. And also here on the channel as well, do my full book reviews on my 5-star reads. And my last reading goal for this year, especially for this channel, I really want to interact with you guys more, and so I want to go live at least once a week, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Instagram, or here on the YouTube. Obviously I need 1,000 subscribers to do that, so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so we can get those numbers up so I can go live on here with you guys as well too. So I can do more book reviews, we can talk, we can chit chat and have conversation and have fun. The first book on my TBR list is called Love and Justice, a story of triumph of 2 different courts. This was actually one that my mom recommended I read. She said it's a really good one. Let me read you an excerpt. So Jonathan was only 16 when he was arrested for a crime he did not commit. Maya's family met Jonathan through a prison ministry program in 1999. Over time, developed a close bond with him. Maya met Jonathan officially face-to-face in 2007, shortly before her freshman year at University of Connecticut, where she became one of the most heralded women's basketball players in collegiate history. She visited him often throughout the years and sent him letters and books as he fought for his freedom. That sounds really good. So yeah, I'm definitely going to add that list. And then next, I've been wanting to read this one for a very long time. The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up. Counterintuitive approach to living a good life. So, I'm willing to give. I mean, self-help books I've always been kind of leery on, but it's a shorter book, so I'll give it a try. Oh, but this one I just recently started. It is called The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBride. I've read his other book, King Kong by James McBride as well too, and I really, really like this one. So let me read you an expert. In 1972, when workers in Pottstown, Pennsylvania were digging the foundations for a new housing development, the last thing they expected to uncover was a human skeleton. So I already started this. So basically, it starts from the end, really. It talks about, they went to the house, the person who they think they did it. And then we can do a flashback to the very beginning. Okay, who is the skeleton? How did it get there? Why is it there? And it's really a book all about community and centered around this grocery store that's called the Heaven and Earth Grocery Store. So yeah, it's a good one. And my next one is Will. Okay, I know what y'all thinking. I know about the Oscar night. I know, but I've been reading this one on and off now for a while. And honestly, I stopped reading it after the Oscar incident. But you know what? I'm picking it back up now because it's a good book. It's a good read. I'm at the part now where he didn't pay his taxes on his first album, and now he's in severe debt. Pay your taxes. January's coming up. If it's not, it is January. What are you talking about? Pay your taxes. Lord, this man. But he also talks about his early life, living in Pennsylvania. You really get to understand the man behind the persona that we've all come to know and love. And that's perfect word for it. Persona. So there's that. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's called, let me go back to the beginning. Hold on. What? No, go away. Here it is. Yes, you might not be able to see. I'll have to put it up here. But yeah, it's called Midnight by Beverly Jenkins. So basically, this one, oh my lord, no, this is a story. So basically, this man is avenging his father's death. Was wrongfully, so he goes to the store of the man who wrongly accused his father of murder, and he's essentially going to kill him. But then he runs into the man's beautiful daughter, falls in love, and then we find out if they can sustain it. But yeah. Again, Beverly Jenkins is an author I've been really wanting to get into. She's really big on romance novels, inclusion. I mean, look at this cover. Look at that cover. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So yeah. I mean, before there was a Bridgerton, this was kind of like the romance that had inclusivity, that had different peoples of color as the main characters. So there's that. Also, another one on my Kindle is called A Worthy Love by A.L. Valdez as well. I've been seeing so many TikToks on this one, so I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a try. And also, this is going to be more of a self-help one. It's called The Black Girl's Guide to Financial Freedom. It's on here as well, but I'll have a picture of it as well too. But yeah, this one is basically all about financial freedom. And 2024, we got to get our money right. So there you go. All right, and that is it. I thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Oh, if you haven't already, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. What books have you going to read? What books have you read already? What books are good? Let's have a conversation in the comment section. Till next time, bye.